Damon in the tropical paradise of Bermuda. This is ChristianEyewear.com, where believing is seeing. I'm See More Better, but call me Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses when I cut your Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive lenses with the Photofusion Extra Gray and the Duravision Chrome for a very special frame. This is the Cazal Legends, the 607 color 1, 56 eye size. Comes with the leather case that says the Legends on there. I'm gonna open this up. Inside this cleaning cloth, actually one of the larger cleaning cloths, of course this is the Cazal one. Inside of that, well, you got your frame, we'll get to that, but you get authenticity, you get the lookbook that comes with it, the history of the frames, the history of the designer Carl Zaloni, and everything that goes with it. So, but you didn't come to see that, you want to see your lenses being made. So let me take this out of your carrying bag slash cleaning cloth, which again, this says Cazal on there. Let me open this up. Let's take out this Legend. This is the 607 in classic black and gold. I know a little something about black and gold myself that I'll share with you. But in the Cazal Legend, again, this is model number 607 color 1, 56 eye size, 56 here, 18 bridge, 140 temple length, and the 140 starts at the center of the screw head and goes back, so you've still got a extra, what is that, about 20 millimeters even before the 140 starts. And again, all Cazals made in Germany. These are the Legends, German engineering at its finest, classic black and gold. I'm gonna pop out the original demo lenses that you'll be receiving and put your frame into the tracing element of my blocker, program the shape into the computer, so years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, I can mail them right to your home. You are Secret Agent 3008. And I'm going to hit the start button. Little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at ChristianEyewear.com, where believing is seeing, your new home to free prescription lenses, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy any frame that I offer and you will receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase, whether they are prescription or not. Now, you'll get the full reimbursement from your health savings account. I do not accept any insurance plans, vision insurance plans. So, but if you submit an itemized receipt that I can provide upon request, you will get your out-of-network reimbursement sent to your home in the form of a check, I assume. I don't know how everyone's insurance works, but that's how it works for me. So, I'm going to move on to the next screen. Enter your pupillary distance, which is 65, divided by 2 is 32.5. I don't have to do nothing. The computer starts at 32.5. I do want to raise the optical center height up, the seg height, to 27. Let me write that on there. And let me get your lenses prepped, your right eye. I'm going to pull out of the packet, place onto the platform. Now this is a block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got them here. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick that onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That silver button on the back is a magnet. It's going to do its job twice. The first time, it's going to attach itself to another magnet there. I need to change the layout screen from single vision to progressive, which is another name for no line bifocal, no line trifocal, multifocal. It goes by a million names. Make sure the lens is large enough to fit, and it is. Get everything in that platform. Hit that button. The arm's going to come down. Place the block onto the right lens. Let's do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right, which I can identify with. I ain't right either. Oh, but before I do, let me move on. The thing I love about Zeiss, and the reason why I switched, they document everything. On your lens packets, I'm going to write on here so you know you're getting the manufacturer's original packaging. This is the Zeiss Progressive Light D 1.59, which is refractive index, Photofusion Extra Gray, Duravision Chrome, and your prescription +1 minus 150 at 105 with a 150 progressive power. So let's do the same thing for the left. Take the left lens out of the packet. Your prescription reads +1 minus 2 at 85, +1 minus 2 at 85, 150 add power, and you're going to get all of that. So same PD, same optical center height. Get everything laid out in there just perfectly. Make sure the lens is large enough to fit, and it is. Hit that button, the arm's going to come down, place the block onto the left lens. Now, this is, oh, before I forget, this is for your medical records to take to your doctor. This is your personal copy. This is what you need to keep for your medical records. The next time you go to the doctor and they ask what you're wearing, boom, hand them this piece of paper and say, Doc, I'm wearing the Zeiss Progressive Light D. The D is for digital, free-form progressive lenses. Same thing highlighting here that's on your lens. The Progressive Light D 18, which is the corridor length, 1.59, the refractive index of polycarbonate, Photofusion Extra Gray. It's got the prescription for your right eye. It's got the prescription for your left eye. The bifocal strength for both. Your right eye prescription, and you know what, I changed this. I made an executive decision. When I order them, I order for 26, but I'm going to cut these at 27 for your seg height. It's got the laser engravings for the lens being digital. There's compensated formulas for distance and reading. All that is on here. So your doctor, if they ever want to neutralize the lenses and read the power, they can do that. Engraving charts, layout charts, which is where these black dots go, and lay out over there to get everything. They'll know, it's just shop talk, but that's for you to keep for your records. Now again, this is the blocker, the tracer, this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter. Then you could cut your own lenses at home, and you won't need this guy with the two thumbs to do it for you. Now the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to grind away your lens material till it's the final size. This wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. Now I'm going to wake up the computer. Job ID number 3008. 3008, or as I like to say, installment 3008 of my 330 million volume series of making a pair of glasses for everyone in America. So stay tuned. Watch episode number 330 million, because I promise you something crazy is going to happen. Now, these are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic, or Trivex, I would select that material, but we're going to stay with polycarbonate. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to place one on the rear back surface. I'll explain why in just a moment. I'm going to press the sticker on there firmly, place the magnet into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Hit the green start button. Secret Agent 2840 will be happy that I cleaned the door before this video. The clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by two white styluses, making sure that it is large enough to fit into the frame. You can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the right lens. And the old Jewish carpenter saying, love thy neighbor as thyself, and measure twice, cut once. It's measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you will have none with your frame in this prescription. But I do cut very strong prescriptions all day long for free with the purchase of any frame, and that is a little bit more critical. Now you see water flickering in the background. That's there to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lenses while they're cutting, unlike plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex that cut wet, meaning that water sprays on them the whole time. Now, water will spray onto your lenses, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any optical debris that you see beginning to form. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lenses, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It has 100% UVA and UVB protection. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin. there in Bermuda, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that have to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun, this is permanent and never needs to be reapplied. Now again, it's doing its own check and balance system, figuring out where to place the bevel. Now you have the Photofusion Extra Gray throughout the whole lens, which blocks 50 to 70% of the harmful blue light emitted from today's electronic devices. You have the Duravision Chrome anti-glare coating that, hang on, let me, okay, send. There's 3 features of one. The first feature is it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights, and such. The second feature is it reduces reflection, so when someone's looking at you, they're not looking at their reflection in your glasses, so it makes for much better eye contact. Plus, if you ever take a selfie, you're less likely to see the phone in the lens. Now, the third feature is the practical side. It comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating, because the machine that applies it costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto the lens. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. Now in just a moment, the lever is going to come out. At the end of that lever is a spinning disc, and that's just going to smooth out the back surface of the lens. Not that it's sharp, but I want to remove any possible rough edges, because there's a chance these lenses will not fit in on the first go round, and when I apply force on the lens, I don't want it to mar the finish of the frame. So I'm going to open this door with my mind. You like that? I can do other things. I can melt ice with my mind. I just can't come up with any new jokes with my mind. That's all I can do. So we're going to dry everything off, get all the optical sawdust off the edge of the lenses. We're going to see if this fits first time around. Now, if you were ever to switch out your lenses, I'll show you how to take them out later, but to put them in, you have the side you're working on closest to you. I have my feet shoulders width, elbows touching my sides, arms bent at a right angle. Tuck it in at the outside corner, using my thumbs, push down the nose. It doesn't want to go back in, so I'm not going to force it. I'm going to take it down about 1/10 of a millimeter, put it back in, hit retouch. You can always cut more off of a lens, you can never add it back on, so I start a little bit larger and work my way down until it fits in there perfectly. But the reason why I put that safety bevel, as I was pushing on it, I don't want any sharp edges to come in contact with the frame, possibly scratching or marring the finish. It's not like you live next door, though I wish I lived in Bermuda. What's up with these tropical locations? I had Prima Phonics out in Honolulu, Hawaii. Got 2 pair from me. Now, speaking of the black and gold, here's my own black and gold. I've got my own Christian eyewear. This is model number John 3:16, which is, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Christian eyewear, designed in USA by me. Now, if you want something nice, so these are on the website. These are limited edition collector's items. These colors have been phased out, so I made sure to buy some when they did. I've got the white, which is color 180, white with the gold. These are really hot in the summer, frost hot. When you're all whited out from your Air Force Ones to your Nike hat, you can rock these things. This is the black and tortoise, so you can wear with the black and browns, the winter colors. This is the matte black, and instead of it's got black and gold here instead of the gold and gold. So that's a nice touch. And again, if you like to wear browns, black and brown, this will go with just about anything. The purpose of tortoise is it highlights the areas of your complexion that are light and dark. Now, this frame sells for $399. The 2 of these go for $450. They normally for $650 and higher, but I'm gonna keep them on sale. But these will be $450 while they last. Once they are gone, I cannot get them again. These are collector's items. So message me if you want a pair. Hurry up, because again, once they're sold, I cannot get them anymore. I'll hook you up with the Christian eyewear in the black and gold. I'll do that. You got gold crosses in both places. So let's see if this fits this time. Take the lens out, dry it off. Run my thumbnail around, make sure all the optical sawdust is off. Tuck the lens in at the outside corners, push down with my thumbs. Now it snaps in there easily. Now let's, hang on, that felt a little loose. All right, let's do this again. Me sitting there playing with it. Let me pull this back up. Put it over on the left lens. Make sure that is on there perfectly. Do my layout chart, make sure that is still perfect. Yep. Yep. I tell you, you want a perfectionist like me cutting your lenses. I don't just aim for the bullseye, I aim for the center of the bullseye. I cut every pair of lenses that get shipped worldwide. And I don't walk on water, but I'm going to try the best that I can every day for every pair. Now, the magnet's going to flip that over to L. The magnet's going to go into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, or today I'm calling it the Damon. Hit the green start button. The door is going to close, the clamp's going to shut, the lens is going to be traced by the two white styluses again. Making sure it's large enough to go into the left side on the first go around, and you can see it's just tracing out the shape. And again, the old Jewish carpenter saying, do unto others as you would have them do unto you, as well as measure twice, cut once, is measuring the thickness to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. And what did I promise you, Damon? No edge thickness. Of course, with this frame as thick as it is, you just won't have any. So I'm going to take this block off, pull the sticker away, dry that off, add to my sticker collection, come down here, begin the final inspection. Where, did I rub the dot off? I did. All right, let's put some more dots on there. Now the two dots down below, I just need to do the optical center height. All right, now if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. I know it's a bad joke, but you'll be telling it tomorrow. So I'm going to put it in just above that black dot I just put on the lens. Read the power. We actually put the axis wheel on 105. Now I'll read the power. Where am I at? There we go. And I'm getting +1, exactly halfway between 0 and 2 in the black numbers, the black pluses, not the red minus, the black pluses, because you have one diopter of far-sighted correction. With your glasses off, everything is much too small far away, so your right lens magnifies. That's why there is a plus sign. Now, once I have the image is the correct size, you have 1.5 diopters of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. Think of it as the fine-tune knob. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 105. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. So we're going to turn that fine-tune knob just past 90 to 105. So essentially you have a +1 curve this way. 90 degrees away, you have a steeper -150 curve. And that's how we line those two curves up to make everything nice and crisp. Let's check the second curvature. Now we're in the red numbers at -50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1 and the minuses. That's because if you had $1 and then you owed somebody $1.50, you would be 50 cents in the red. That's where we're at, 50 cents in the red. What did 50 do when he got hungry? 58. I'm gonna stop. So my nephew came to me, wanted to borrow money for a 50-cent concert. I gave him $1. I said, here, take your brother. Hello, is this on? Okay, so your right eye, same amount of far-sighted correction, but you have 2 diopters of astigmatism correction. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 85. Now, the add, this is your bifocal strength. It's called the add. It's short for addition. It means in addition to what's up top. You need 1 to see far away, and you need another 1.5. All right, my web designer's added an Oakley to the website. He was letting me know because I got to do that video next. And so if you were to buy over-the-counter reading glasses, you need a 250. A +1 and +150 makes 250. Now, you could wear them for just a minute or two to check text messages or emails, but because it does not correct for your astigmatism, which you have a fair amount of, you would still get eye fatigue using over-the-counter reading glasses if you were to read more than 10-15 minutes. you could accommodate then, meaning you could strain and squint, but eventually your brain gonna get tired, man. Come on. I know it's Bermuda and all, but can't say no problem, man. Be happy. Shoot. So I'm gonna make sure all the optical sawdust is off your lens, collect it neatly into one pile on the counter, and then I wipe it on the floor. So I have the side I'm working on closest to me, tuck it in at the outside corners right here, press down with my thumbs, it snaps right in. Take this block off, pull the sticker away, add to my sticker collection. The black dot's still there, turn the axis wheel to 85, the fine-tune knob, put it in over that black dot. Oop, I had a Peter Brady moment, my voice cracked. I liked puberty so much I went through it twice. So, we are at +1. +1. Now, we're going to subtract 2 from 1, and if all goes well, we'll end up at -1 in the red numbers. So, pupillary distance of 65. The optical center height of 27. So just like the crosshairs of a scope, I'm measuring vertically and horizontally. The horizontal number is 65. I'm going to turn the card around, put the PD stick against my right thumb, on your right lens against my left thumb, and then when we read it on your left lens, we're getting 65 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. Now, not to the bottom of the lens, but to the deepest part of the plastic, at the deepest part, and we're going to get 27 millimeters, so that is cut perfectly. Cut perfectly. Now, the reason why I show you all of this, when you buy glasses on the internet, how do you know you're really getting what you ordered? That's why I give you all the documentation, because Zeiss provides that. For years, I could not do that with Essilor, but you're going to get all of that with Zeiss. And of course, Zeiss, a leader in precision optics since 1846. They invented photochromic lenses. They invented anti-glare. I made the switch, and not just myself, but everyone who has gotten the Essilor before me, and now the Zeiss, are completely happy. Nobody has bucked or rejected them. And where was I at? I guess that's it. So let me clean up your lenses. Now, there's free shipping anywhere to US and its territories, but when you get these in the mail, Damon, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other. And because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now, when I say wobble, I'm part of that 80%. When I take mine off and press down on the counter, they wobble there, but they sit level on me. And again, I'm wearing the Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, in the black and silver to go with my black hair, with my silver wisdom highlights that are coming in over my ears. Now, if you want to see more of this frame, go to Christian Eyewear and click on Philippians 4:13. You can see all the colors it comes in. You can go to my YouTube channel by the same name, Christian Eyewear. Type in Philippians 4:13 and see the videos for that. If you want to see other Cazal videos, just just search you'll see it on my previous channel of free prescription lenses, but I've got plenty of videos out there of all the different Cazals that I have done. But Damon, I send out a selfie request in every package. I'd love to have 2, one with you wearing these indoors, one with you outside in some beautiful tropical location to show these turning dark. Now, also send out cleaning instructions, not only for your frame and lenses, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I will provide. One of my cleaning cloths, if not this one, your Cazal carrying bag cleaning cloth, your cleaning cloth, and now your Zeiss cleaning cloth, and instructions on how to care for your case, your leather case, so it too will last you for years. No other seller does it on the internet, I am told. So this is what your lenses look like clear before I have activate them, meaning I'm going to expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light to show off the transitions extra active. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for photochromic transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15. Now, this is important, Damon, and everyone else, pay attention. All photochromic lenses will turn dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time that Photochromic transition lenses won't darken as if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. And of course, having said that, these Transitions Extra Active will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. Now, this is important too. Pay attention. All photochromic transition lenses will get darker when it's 85 degrees and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better once it cools off. But again, having said that, these Extra Active are designed for extra active people who spend extra amounts of time in hotter climates. So Bermuda stays hot longer than most places. So again, these will get darker in hotter weather. Now, I hate sending out a pair in July and August, because these are the dog days of summer, where they just won't get as dark as they will in September, October, and November. As it cools off, these will get unbelievably dark. But I like to remind everyone that Jesus loves you unconditionally. Me, I'm just trying to get a like. If you've liked what you've seen here, do just that. Give me the thumbs up down below. Like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking my logo, which is the wooden eye with the gold cross. You can click the bell icon to get notified of future frame and lens combinations as they become available. On my free prescription lenses channel, you still need to click the red subscribe button and the bell icon. But if you have any questions, go to the Contact Me page of the website. You can email me directly at info@christianeyewear.com. You on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, same username, Christian Eyewear. You can also leave a question in the comment section below. Now, speaking of below, there'll be a link in the description if you want to buy this frame, or it'll take you to the page where the other colors are available. But if you want the collector's items, you're going to have to message me. I don't have these on the website, or maybe I'll put them up there. We'll see. We'll see. They're limited edition, so once they're gone, they are gone. I think I've said that. So as I keep talking, you can see these getting lighter and lighter, and I gave these 2 strong bursts of ultraviolet light. But Damon in Bermuda, thank you so much for the purchase of the Cazal Legends 607 color 1, the shiny black and gold. There's also a matte black. There's also a crystal, which is really hot, the crystal in gold. That's not going away. That's for sale for $399. Now again, this frame is $399. The Zeiss progressive lenses adds $149. The Photofusion Extra Gray is $129, and Duravision Chrome anti-glare is $69 for a total of $716, tax-free. The reason why I point out tax-free now is that because a lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, and there is no tax collected on medical devices, and that's how I'm able to remain tax-free with free shipping anywhere in the U.S. and its territories. But Damon in Bermuda, thank you so much for the purchase of the Cazal 607 Legends. Color 01 black and gold with your Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive lenses with Photofusion Extra Gray and the Duravision Chrome. And now hopefully everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring God's loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.